Okay, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you uh, a little bit of the add-on mod for integrated dynamics, integrated scripting. This is an Apotheosis filter that I've put together. Lets you filter out Mythic level gear and tools, as well as perfect and flawless gems, and then lets you scrap the rest, let's say. So pretty much it's a little bit into integrated scripting, where instead of using the variable cards for each individual part, you just write a JavaScript script, and it pretty much does it for you. A little simpler, I believe, takes a little less time to put together. So I'm going to show you an example. So this is going to be our input chest. So this is where we're going to put like all of your apoth stuff will show up. You know, all your different gems and all your different tiered gear and tools. I just set the gear. I just set the tier, the rarities on these guys. So my world tier isn't exactly there, but it is correct, because if I go and I check the NBT of them, you can see that it still has the Apotheosis rarity, and the Apotheosis rarity is rare. It still shows it there. It just doesn't give me any of the aspects of it. Right, so this is here, and we're gonna move this all here. Right. Oh, come on, that's gonna bug me. There we are. And so we're gonna put an item interface. So it's gonna your integrated dynamics network is going to treat this chest as part of itself, part of the storage, part of the items that are in the network. Right. And so now we're gonna bring this over here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna place 3. I think I used 4 and thing. And we're gonna place some item exporters in here. So export meaning export out of the network. And since that chest is considered the network, it'll export from that, which is part of the network, to something that's not part of the network, which would be these chests. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and place these down. Bam, like that. Now what we need, importantly, is we need your scripting terminal and a scripting drive. We'll place that right. We'll place it. We'll place it behind it. Right. Now the scripting terminal lets you choose a disk. So what we're gonna need is we're gonna need one of these scripting disks. We're gonna throw it in there. Right. So now when you open it up, and you can go to a disk. So that's the one disk we have in the thing. Then we go in here and we're gonna add a script. So it's our script0.js. And so now if we'll go to we will go to the my website, and I will share that down in the description. If I go to it and I, let's say, grab the first one. So this is the first script. So this one, you input the item. So as it goes through all the items in the chest, it'll grab the item. It will find the NBT of the item. If there is no NBT at all, it'll automatically return false. It will not grab it. Then, but if there is NBT, it will check, okay, does whatever that rarity, that NBT Apotheosis rarity, if it is mythic or ancient, because technically there's an ancient, but it's not in the game yet, it will return true and thus transfer to that location. If not, it returns false, and that is it. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab one of these variable cards, right? And so it says to select a valid function name or variable name, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to select filter right here. Just this, not the semicolon, just the filter, right there, and that works. You could also grab this up here, but I added this down here just so it's a little easier to see, right? And we're going to grab this, and so the member is filter if you see that. So now, if we go to, let's say, this bottom one here, and we go down to predicate, export items predicate, we're going to place this in there. That is literally it. It will realize it. Bam, that's that. So now if I place, say I place an epic, does nothing, because it doesn't follow this. An epic is not a mythic or an ancient. But if I drop a mythic in there, it should get moved over. Oh, there it is. Took a sec. Right. If this chest over here is being filled up very quickly, it will grab it very quickly. I think it kind of ramps up similar to how Applied Energistics ramps up with their buses. But I'm not sure about that. But it will go fast. It does keep up. And so here's another thing. If I throw in an epic there, but if I throw in this, should be a mythic, and it checks it, bam, and it will do the same thing with the pickaxe. But if I throw in a regular pickaxe, nothing, right? So that does that. Now let's try another one. Let's go and let's add another script. And so I don't know if you can name these scripts. So they're just script 0, script 1. So you'll have to figure that out. And so now let's grab the one that does the gems, right? So we want our gems here. So we're gonna paste this in. This is the exact same thing, right? Your variable, it sets the NBT of the item. If there's no NBT, it returns false because we don't care about that. If the NBT of purity, because that's what it's called, is either flawless or perfect, then we return true. If not, it's false, and that's that. That's right. So we're going to throw a variable card in. We're going to highlight just the filter, like that, and it says, script path is the script1.js. Your member is your filter, and it also says what disk it's from. So all the information you need. So let's try on this one now. So we're going to plop this in the predicate. Should all work, right? So now if I throw in, let's say I throw in a flawed one. No dice. It doesn't go anywhere. But if I throw in a flawless, it should grab that. Oh, there it is. Bam. Right. Let's try perfect. Should also grab a perfect one. Oh, there we go. Bam, look at that. Now, what if I throw them all in? Look how fast. Let's see if it'll go quick. Oh, look at that. See, it keeps up. It goes fast. So those are the two main ones, that you'd want. And then there's another script that I can set up real quick. And we'll make a third script right here. And this one, we're going to filter out everything else. Literally anything that is not either anything that is not what's it called? If it's not mythic, and I should also say if it's not ancient here, but I can add that later. As well if it is not flawless or perfect. So any Apothic gear, tools, or weapons, or gems that are not the good quality that we want, this will filter this out, right? So we're going to go to the bottom. We're going to highlight the filter. We're going to place it into there. So now anything, look at, oh, it just grabbed it. Everything that is Apothic but is no good, we can send this to the what is it called? Here we go, the salvaging table. So we could totally have here. Let's grab this, and let's actually set that in there, and throw all these back in here. Right, there we go, bam, and it automatically throws into a salvaging table. So we could totally do that, right? The last one that's really important is finally the where is it? This one. And this one, literally, it checks, is there a rarity? If so, no dice, don't want it. If it is a gem, don't want it. So this one will filter out anything else. So let's say you have a, like a Enderman farm or something, right? And you've got, let's say, Ender pearls, and you've got these other like corrupted pearls because it's an Enderman farm. If you have that mod, Tooth, I think, what is it? Enderman Overhaul also has the teeth here. So if I dump these all in here, they should all get grabbed, bam, into this chest. And so this way you can filter out all the good stuff that you want. Oh, I can't open that chest anymore. Very easily with this very small thing. And obviously you could grab these item exporters and put them super, super close. Like you could do this, or you could even put it on the same thing because this is how integrated dynamics works very nicely. The only bulky thing is you need this. I don't even actually think you need to keep the scripting terminal, but you do need the scripting drive, right? But it's always nice to keep the terminal there in case something breaks. And yeah, so you can keep it relatively compact, and it works very fast. And that's that. You can do so much more with integrated scripting. It's definitely a wonderful mod. It makes life way easier, in my personal opinion. And I hope that this helps you max out all of your Apothic gear, and I hope you liked it.